Hey, I'm Kirk Barrett. This thing is super powerful. It's one of the best pieces of equipment in our office, but oftentimes we don't use it, we don't pay attention to it, and we don't even know what it does. But this fills your schedule. And if you think about it right and use it right and have the right person who uses the right phrases, it can transform your whole entire practice. Some of the recordings that we have of some dental office, you can't even tell that it's a dental office. Listen to this recording.
So I can help you.
Are you kidding me? You might as well have somebody answers the phone that says, wah, wah.
Things office, this is Karen, I can help you.
Things? Are you part of the Addams family?
That's Kelly's office.
Shh.
Alright, thank you for calling Dr. Boring's office. Would you like to make an appointment? No, I'm glad. Thank you. Good night.
Here's the key. The person who answers the phone has to see it as a major responsibility in growing this practice because they can truly create enough energy and fill the schedule if they have the right mindset. So there's 7 things, 7 powerful phrases that you can use to create the energy through this phone and get this schedule full. Here's the first one. Number 1, when people call, you have to say, I am so glad you called, because a lot of times they're hesitant, they're a little resistant, they don't know if they're calling the right place. Let them know, I am so glad you called. When somebody shows up at your house, you say to them, it is so good to see you. I'm so glad that you called. Number 2, the second most powerful phrase, thank you, please, and may I. It's amazing that we even have to talk about some of these things, but say thank you all the time. Say please and say may I. May I have your name? Thank you very much for calling, and please don't hesitate to call me if you have any other questions. The third most powerful phrase that you can use while you're on the telephone is this: yes. Use the word yes. If you're not busy, yes opens the door to possibilities. Number 4, you are going to love Dr. Awesome. Now, I'm throwing in Dr. Awesome because that's how you have to look at it. You have to love and believe that the person that you're working for does and can help the person who's on the other phone. The 5th most powerful phrase that you can use on the phone is this: that is a great question. I am so glad that you asked that question. For instance, when people ask, do you take my insurance? Don't say we don't participate, no, blah, 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 because they don't want to hear anything after that. If you say, you know what, Mrs. Jones, that is an awesome question because it sounds like your insurance is very important to you. They'll open up, and you have to be inviting and welcoming to every single question. Number 6, I am here to help you. Advocacy is incredibly important now more than ever, especially in healthcare, is that we want somebody that's going to work with us, fight for us, and be alongside of us. So make sure you say that phrase. Mrs. Jones, I am here to help you. How else can I help you today? Number 7, is there anything else I can do for you? Any other questions that you might have regarding our practice? And it creates that last little piece of intimacy and gives you an opportunity for them to share anything else that they might have with you. Oh, and one last thing, here's how it's done.
Thank you for calling the office of Dr. Scari. This is Brenna. How may I help you?